Brazil. When people hear this name, these are often the first things that come to mind. The mysterious silence of the Amazon rainforest, the sunny beaches of Rio de Janeiro, the passion for football that unites millions, and of course, the spectacular carnival watched by the whole world. As the largest country in South America, Brazil holds a unique place in the world with its geography, culture, and social way of life. With a population of around 215 million, the country is a mixture of many peoples: indigenous natives, European settlers, Brazilians of African descent, and communities from all around the globe together form the colorful mosaic of this nation. It is precisely this diversity that leaves its mark on Brazil's cultural spirit, its music, its cuisine, and the way people relate to one another. Brazil's history is remarkably rich and multi-layered. The country's past is generally divided into three major periods, each of which played an important role in shaping Brazil's present-day identity. The first period is the colonial era. In 1500, after the Portuguese navigator Pedro Álvares Cabral reached the coast of Brazil, the country officially became a colony of Portugal. In the early years, the economy was based on sugarcane plantations, and later gold and other valuable minerals became the main sources of wealth. During this time, millions of people were brought from Africa to Brazil as slaves and forced to work under harsh conditions. The indigenous peoples, on the other hand, were decimated on a massive scale due to both exploitation and diseases brought from Europe. This period left deep marks on Brazil's social and ethnic structure. The next stage is the imperial period. On September 7, 1822, the Portuguese prince Dom Pedro declared Brazil's independence and began to rule the country under the name of the Empire of Brazil. During this time, there were economic reforms, political changes, and a process of social modernization. The abolition of slavery also took place in this period. In 1888, Brazil finally officially abolished slavery. This decision became a turning point in the country's future. The third and final stage is the Republican period. In 1889, the monarchy was overthrown, and Brazil was declared a republic. Throughout the 20th century, the country went through various political processes, military coups, a long-lasting dictatorship, and the restoration of democracy in 1985. Today, Brazil is a federal presidential republic composed of several states, a large, diverse, and developing country. Brazil is today one of the largest and strongest economies in Latin America. People's daily occupations here are very diverse and colorful. One of the main sectors shaping the country's economy is agriculture. Brazil, as one of the world's largest producers of coffee, sugarcane, and soy, exports its products to all continents. This sector is the main source of income for thousands of people, especially in rural areas. Another important sector is industry. Automobile manufacturing, technology, iron and steel, and the petrochemical industry play a major role in Brazil's development. The country's major cities, São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Belo Horizonte, are known as industrial and business centers. The largest part of Brazil's economy, however, is the service sector. Tourism, banking, air transport, and trade provide employment opportunities for people in all regions of the country. Tourism is particularly important for Brazil. The beaches of Rio de Janeiro, its colorful streets, the world-famous Copacabana shoreline, the magnificent Amazon rainforest, as well as the stunning Iguaçu Falls on the border, attract millions of tourists every year. Although Brazil experiences economic fluctuations and periods of rising unemployment, the country's economic system has great potential and is constantly developing. The people here are known for their hard work, love of life, and optimistic outlook on the future. When people hear the word Brazil, many immediately think of rhythm, samba, and football. In this country, football is not just a sport. It is an expression of national identity, joy, and sometimes sorrow. From the narrow streets of the favelas to the World Cup stadiums, football is played everywhere. Brazil has been world champion 5 times: 1958, 1962, 1970, 1994, 2002, and is known for legends such as Pelé, Zico, Romario, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Kaká, and Neymar. Their agility, technical skill, and rhythmic style of play are known around the world as Samba football. Football is present in every corner of Brazil, on beaches, in schoolyards, in the streets. Thousands of clubs and academies train new generations of players. And this sport carries both economic and cultural importance for the country. The Maracanã Stadium is the heart of Brazilian football. On match days, the streets fill with color. People wear yellow and green jerseys, and the whole country seems to breathe in the same rhythm. Brazilian football represents a philosophy of creativity, freedom, and enjoying the game. For Brazil, football is more than just a sport. It is emotion, culture, and a way of life. The Brazilian Carnival is one of the most famous and colorful festivals in the world. It is held every year in February or March and lasts for 4 days. The largest carnival takes place in the city of Rio de Janeiro, but other cities such as Salvador, São Paulo, and Recife also host impressive events. During Carnival, people wear beautiful and bright costumes, and parades are organized in the streets. The most famous parade is held by the Samba schools. These schools are made up of dancers, musicians, and performers. They dance on large decorated floats and amaze the audience with the rhythms of samba. Samba music is the main part of the carnival. People dance together in the streets, sing songs, and have fun. The carnival also reflects Brazilian culture, traditions, and history. Each parade has its own theme and story. In some parades, historical events or famous figures are remembered. The Brazilian Carnival is a major attraction for both locals and tourists. Every year, millions of people come to Brazil to watch and take part in this magnificent celebration. Carnival brings happiness to people and is a great opportunity to feel unity and joy. Brazilian cuisine, like the country's multi-ethnic structure, is rich and colorful. Here, the influences of indigenous peoples, the Portuguese, Africans, and Asian communities come together to create unique flavors. Each region has its own traditional dishes and recipes. One of the most famous dishes is feijoada. This is a hearty meal made with black beans and various kinds of meat, especially sausage and smoked cuts. It is usually served with rice, fried kale, and slices of orange. Feijoada is loved both in everyday life and on special occasions. Rice and beans, however, are the main duo in almost every home, forming the center of lunch and dinner. This combination is both inexpensive and nutritious. In the country's coastal regions, seafood comes to the forefront. For example, a fish dish called moqueca is very popular. Cooked slowly with fish, vegetables, coconut milk, and palm oil, this dish is especially beloved in the Bahia region. Each area has its own version of moqueca, and in some places lemon and herbs are added to create a special taste. Street food is also one of the key elements that defines Brazil. Coxinha is a teardrop-shaped fried snack filled with chicken. Pastel is a thin, deep-fried pastry filled with various ingredients. Both children and adults love these snacks, and you can find them everywhere on the streets. For cheese lovers, pão de queijo, or cheese bread, has a special place. These small, round, warm cheese balls are very popular for breakfast and as a snack. Among desserts, brigadeiro is the most famous. These small chocolate balls are made from condensed milk, cocoa, and butter, usually covered with colorful sprinkles, and are indispensable for birthdays and celebrations. When it comes to drinks, freshly squeezed juices made from tropical fruits, coconut water, and the famous caipirinha stand out. Caipirinha is made with sugar, lime, and cachaça, a sugarcane spirit, and is one of Brazil's symbolic beverages. In short, Brazilian cuisine is not just about food. It is a flavorful reflection of the country's history, culture, and daily life. Every region has its own distinct taste, every city its own street food, and every family its own special recipe. This richness makes Brazil unique in the world in terms of food culture,